chambered. Like I said, the only thing I forgot was a drink. Damn, I wish I remembered that part. Man. And binoculars. Okay, ducks aren't at the lake yet. I gotta go get a drink and binoculars. Water, binoculars. Most important thing right now, gun. Take glasses off so I can see. Safety off. Oh, it's going to be loud when I shoot in here too, the echo inside the tarp. I don't need a hat on. Oh, that feels better. It's getting a little bit overheated there. So, what's happened here, the Canada geese have freaked out twice. Oh, the ducks are just losing it here, having fun in the water. I got a really positive feeling here, guys, because Doug has done a couple freaking peaks today where his fur went up. I accidentally might shoot the tarp here, which will be good because that'll screw up my shot. I didn't realize it when I moved closer back here into the wood pile. I gotta, I'll lower the tarp a touch. Oh, that's better. I just don't want to accidentally shoot the rope. Nice. So, 100 people watching. Okay. Well, it's a holiday Monday. Well, it's holiday for us Canadians. Well, some of us Canadians. Canadians that don't work beside a Walmart. We might have coyote here already, guys. I think I just saw some brown right at the mouth of the creek, and the ducks all took off from the mouth of the creek. The point that sticks out on the other side. Which unfortunately, the camera would just barely catch that in the left-hand corner of cam number 1. I didn't think he was going to be out that far. I hope I don't end up shooting him and he's across the other side of the lake there, like the other day. It was like a brown flash, and the ducks took off. And now they're staying away from that side. He's going to die today. He needs to die today. I need to get back to normal here. I don't believe how long it took me to set up this, and the tarp is so jimmy rigged. It's a good storm will take her out. And speaking of that, the clouds are coming in. The weatherman was right. We got like a good storm coming. They're calling for thunder showers. I'm going to try to position the camera a little higher here, guys. One leg is a little too low. My list was a little too long of all the things I had to get ready here. Yeah, the tarp is like, it's really jimmy rigged bad, man. It's like a 12-year-old built it. My eyes are playing tricks. Oh, the poor little goose with the double angel wing. The Chinese goose with double angel wing, and he's all upset because his friends are already down at the lake. I hope we get the coyote today. I'm set up. It can rain. Doesn't matter. I got a power cord here, so like literally I could sit here till dark. Well, we won't do that, but I could. What time is it? Can someone comment, please, so I can see the time? Oh, these glasses. I can't read with these glasses. Something tells me it's late. 3:30. Okay, why is there never a comment? 3:42. So we still got lots of time here. Lots of time. Doug's in the back, not understanding why he's locked up. He's in the back room, sad, and he keeps tearing all the carpets up. Now we sit here and wait for the coyote. Temperature's dropping. You can tell the rain's coming. Plus it's getting rid of the clouds behind me to the west are really dark, which matches the radar because I looked at the radar and it's green headed towards us from the west. I got bad news. A little duck died. The little one that I kept expecting to be dead every day finally died. I'm surprised it hung on this long. It's been hanging on for over a week and a half. It's been in bad shape. Over a week and a half. Every day I look at it, I was like, okay, this duck's going to be dead next time I come in here. And no, it's not. No, it's not. And all these other ducks dying around it, and it finally died. So the little duck died, which was the one that I put in the water last night. She got out of the water, went into the barn, and died. I need a glass holder. Oh, I'll put it there. Oh, that's perfect. Hang them on the camera. I wish I could read the chat, guys, but all I can do is talk to you. Ramble on. The ramblings of a YouTube streamer. That's it. I got really good news, though. I have bad news. The little duck died, but I have really good news that I'll share with you. Is there a lot of people here right now? 127 people. Yeah, that's good not to share this good news with. We have a fairy godmother. Well, I have a fairy godmother. Well, I guess you could say the Duck Adventure has a fairy godmother. We had a fan that made just an unbelievable, massive donation to the show that enabled me to pay for 7 months worth of internet, including tax and everything. Which was just, timing was perfect because my internet bill showed up right when the fairy godmother showed up. It was amazing, actually. It was like the same day. I was like blown away. Internet shows up, fairy godmother shows up. Our internet bill shows up, fairy godmother shows up. Okay, so that is just unbelievable news. Well, it's big news to me. I don't know about to you, but 7 months worth of streaming internet bill is a whopper of a bill, trust me. It's big. Because when you're doing this kind of streaming, you know, when you need like 30 megabyte upload speeds, you pay a premium. It's not your normal internet service. So we owe somebody, well, I can't say their name because they told me do not mention their name. They really didn't even want me to say their first name. I don't know if their YouTube name is attached to their first name, but they just want to be referred to as the fairy godmother of the Duck Adventure. A very nice. I guess I can say the sex. A lady. She's a lady. She's a lady. The person is a lady. So that's like just really, really unbelievable. But her timing was impeccable. Right when my internet bill showed up. Man, the ducks are sitting exactly where the coyote is going to show up. Or where he has been showing up. Oh man, this is... I need to be a little bit higher up. In a comfort position. The thing is, I gotta be ready to pull the trigger. Because it's gonna be a flash. Like it's just gonna be a brown flash of him coming out into that ball of ducks right now. Oh. Okay, why is there a mosquito bite my head? I sprayed myself. Oh, I didn't spray my head. I sprayed my hat. I took the hat off. Duh. That's why the mosquito was biting the back of my head. My freshly haircut. Yeah. Oh man. Oh, I just want to kill this coyote and get on with life. I've been meaning to clean the metal shed now for 3 days. Plus, I want to put some more tarps on in the pen. Because I was going to cut my big long tarp up and cover 2 more sections to give the ducks another 42 feet of shade. But we haven't had any sun, so I was really not too worried about that. He's gonna show up. Please show up, like right now. Just come on out. Make this a short and sweet holiday Monday special. But he was here while I was setting the tarp up. The Canada geese did a little bit of honking, and they took off to the middle of the lake. But my fort sucks. If it was a really nasty storm, you couldn't sit underneath here. If it's just a light rain, or even a medium light rain, we could sit her out. We could wait her out here, and we could do the Coyote holiday Monday in the rain, which was the plan. Okay, I got another mosquito bite in the back of my head. The ducks are in perfect position right now, though, to lure them out. The question is can I pull off a reflex shot and get him like as he appears, sort of like the other one, you know, in the middle of a lunge, nail him. You won't know what hit him. I wonder how long I gotta hold this pose. And because of the position of the ducks right now, I can't even turn my head right. That's it. That's all I can do. Just a quick look at you guys, and this is all you get. Live on YouTube on a holiday Monday. Come on, Coyote, I know you're here. You already made 2 attempts, well, 2 appearances today. One when Doug was barking at the garage, and one when the Canada geese flew out to the middle of the lake. He's hungry, and he knows there's ducks here, and the wind is actually blowing off the lake right now, so he can't smell me. And with this high-tech camel front hideaway fort, it's a little harder for him to see me. Not the best, but really I should have like a box set up here where I can sit inside and hide, but I only had to torture you guys with an hour and 40 minutes, and the battery went down dead, and I still was another 30 minutes after that. You guys, I had to move the whole freaking log pile. Oh man, but it's nice and high so that I could sit here. It's a much better setup than I had before, because now I don't have to worry about the rain. Come on, show yourself. I know you're here. You're close. You're really close. I know you are. I wonder how long he's going to make us wait. Is anybody asking questions that are not relevant to the Coyote holiday special right now? There's so many of them on the other side of the lake, other side of the creek. He should come out right away here. It's like we've starved him out now almost for 2 days, day and 3/4. But last night was strange. Oh, mosquito bite in the back of my shoulder blade. Yeah, last night was weird because it had to be because the yard light was on. That he didn't come close. Because I had 3 like light wake ups, but none that Doug got all wound up. Doug never got wound up. I got more wound up than Doug did. And then I couldn't get back to sleep, of course. Just love waking up like that in the middle of the night. I noticed this year, like, I mean, like last year I used to get up really, really, really ridiculously early. But I notice with the live streaming now that I'm so wound up at night that I have a hard time going to bed at the end of the night. And then plus with the wake ups in the middle of the night, this year seems to be a lot more wake ups than last year. I don't know if it's because I'm not going to bed early enough to get into a deep sleep to sleep through the wake ups. That's something I can think of. Because like if I went to bed at 10, then I would be in a deeper sleep and it would be harder for me to wake up to the noise. That's the only thing that makes any sense. But because I'm going to bed at like 11, 11:15, 11:30, I'm fresh to sleep. I'm not really deep to sleep, and the wake ups, they wake me up. The freaking peaks. That's the only thing that makes any sense. I'm not on the same schedule this year. I'm on the same long hours, but I'm not. It's not the same schedule. Plus, eating supper is no matter how I do it. Like even last night, I said to myself at 6, I should get supper happening, and I didn't. And the next thing I know, I was eating supper last night at 9:20, 9:30, which I could have eaten like 7:30. This year's totally screwed up everything. I'm a mess. I'm really enjoying this, watching the ducks through the scope. This is really you guys have got the best view with the camera, and I've got the little tiny 30mm scope to look through, waiting for a coyote to pop. And there's so many ducks on the other side of the creek. Man, there's a lot of ducks on the other side of the creek. I've got the camera number 2 at the base of the creek, just in case, because there are ducks over there. So I'm also watching over there. I'm watching everything here. He's got to appear. This is like way too much food for him to ignore. And this is like a perfect top shot here. Like, it's just like perfect. Just a smackdown shot. There's some ducks doing some serious water though. The spray from their wings, because they're playing in the water, washing themselves. It looks like a misting machine. Come on, Coyote. I thought for sure you'd be like right away. I know you're here. Doug hasn't been outside for a good 2 hours. Hour and a half. He's been inside. How could a mosquito be biting my leg and I put that poisonous DEET on me? I was thinking of putting pants on, and I wish I would have, because underneath the tarp, because I'm not getting any ultraviolet hitting me, it's a little bit cool in here. My hand's actually getting cold. Come on, this is ridiculous. I thought for sure it was going to be like right away. How many minutes are we into this, guys? Feels like an hour already, my arm. ready for them, because if I'm not, target acquisition will suck. I need to be like just ready to put the dot on them and squeeze. Come on. So many ducks at the creek. So many. Actually, they're all down the creek. But they're in big concentrations at the mouth of the creek. And that's exactly where he was the other day. 153 people. That's pretty good, guys. I guess this was an event. This is an event in the middle of the day. Watching Matt hold a rifle live. Oh, okay. Ducks just did a little bit of a move. The neck stretched out just a touch. Okay, ducks. Your spidey senses sensing something? Oh, okay. Okay, the ducks are getting in a clump. Okay, hang on here. What's going on? Okay, some of the ducks just got a little bit freaked out and got out of the water, but the ducks on the other side of the lake are not. The other side of the creek, they're still standing there. What's going on? Where are you, Coyote? Why would those ducks get like they all got their stretched necks out and got out of the water? But the ducks on the other side of the creek are still there. Come on. Oh, I see why. Loon. That's why the ducks got out of the water. They got all freaked out. They saw the loon. The loon freaks them out. So that's why they got out. Oh, I should have put pants on. Man, I don't believe how much the temperature's dropping. The bugs are feeding on my head. Come on. I don't know, my elbow was getting a little bit of a tennis elbow feeling. We got ducks about 120 feet down the side of the other. 120 feet solid ducks. It's like on the other side. All on the other side. Oh, there must be a duck in the pen. Flapping its wings. Magoo. I would really like to smoke the coyote and not have to see if my fort was rainproof. If you know what I mean. He's going to show up here. I can't even relax and chat with you guys because my luck, I'll put my glasses on and start reading chat, and we'll know what'll happen, eh? A duck will get eaten by a coyote. We We've been down this road before. Matt and technology and coyotes and guns. But let's just thank the fairy godmother big time though. That was awesome. Oh man, big time awesome. It was really a big time awesome. I'm sorry I'm not more engaged with you guys right now, but as you know, I'm on a mission. Okay, the ducks are going down the creek. They should actually be starting to appear in stream number 2. Yeah, I'm taking my sawhorse just to rest the rifle on, just to rest it on. Not to take the shot, but just to keep it up in this position. But then again, it'd be in the way. I hate stuff in the way with this type of shooting, because this is not like target shooting. You gotta have nothing in front of you. That's why I had to move the log pile, was to give myself enough room in here to move the rifle, because I wanted to have it so I could get up and shoot if I had to. And it's like there was so much stuff in the way, and the logs were sticking out, and it was a good little workout moving everything. Yeah, it's the loon. Loon's back. I got 7 bags of feed. So we're gonna have to do a feed run, not tomorrow, but absolutely the next morning. So tomorrow's Tuesday, Wednesday morning. So I gotta go pick the truck up. The truck's been sitting at the shop. Wow, I could have had it Friday. Man, there's like so many ducks scattered. I'm not kidding you guys. It's like I'd say 200 feet of the creek has got ducks in it. It's like, where do you hold the rifle up to protect on that kind of range shooting? It's a 200-foot target anywhere along 200 feet, and you got to watch the whole 200 feet to see any brown flashes coming out of the bulrushes. I'm really hating those trees though. The birch trees are really making me mad right now. They're absolutely in the way. And actually, I think I said before, on the tops of them, they look sick, so they're on the verge of dying. I could chop them and drag them out a long way. Add that to my list of to-do stuff. It's not like I don't have much to do here. It's pretty easy. It's a pretty slacker situation. Oh, ducks. No, don't go way down there. Man, oh man. Now I've got about 230 feet of creek to watch. The ducks aren't really making it hard, guys. They're trolling the whole creek. And I've got a bunch of ducks that just went around that are in the exact same place where the last coyote got bit, uh, the tall weeds. Oh yeah, that birch tree's a pain. Especially the two logs that are leaning up. They're actually totally in the way. I can't even shoot between the trees. Alright, ducks, where did you go? They're in the tall weeds. I'm more worried that area because that's really easy for the coyote to come out. Like at the mouth of the creek, there's a lot of ducks right now, but that end of the creek is premium bolting ground for the coyote. It's like it's firm enough for him to get some speed up to do a bolt. Sorry guys, I just needed the log to put my foot on to get a little higher up. I just didn't want to shoot my rope with the gun because they're right down. So if you look right now, guys, in cam number 2, you can see the ducks going down into the gauntlet of death. And that is exactly more brightness here. It's getting a little harder to see the dot. And I still got to keep my eye open at the mouth of the creek. So I'm trying to cover like 350 feet of creek here with my peripheral vision and still look through the scope and keep the red dot about 6 inches above the ducks that are at the gauntlet of death. Oh man, this is a challenge. It's too bad I didn't have a camera that you could see what I'm looking at. Like as in attached to the scope and I could be looking through the camera to shoot. That would be some pretty high-tech-y stuff. He's here. He's playing us. He's trolling us right now, guys. And the wind's blowing off the lake. So he still can't smell me. And potentially, he can't see me because I'm wearing Desert Storm coloring today. So I'm blending in with my Desert Storm t-shirt. That's right, there are ducks. He's so sweet to the English right now. One single shot and drop him. Just one single shot. Like, you know, no Rambo stuff. Just one single poop. Oh, holiday special's over. But it's sort of nice feeling right now that I don't have to worry about the rain. That's a nice feeling right now because I don't care about the rain. Oh, little Muscovy just walking by looks really bad. You know how the Muscovies get really bad? Their feathers are not waterproof or anything. You know, it's like you gotta well, it's basically, you know, based on history, they're dying. They do that Muscovy slow death thing, where they just fade away, and their feathers look terrible, and that's what she looks like. I don't know why it is with those Muscovies, why they do that. Because, there's a couple of females are just massive, white, fluffy, water repellent. And there's one that just walked by, totally soaked, drenched. And she looks terrible. I'm just concerned about these ducks down at this end of the creek. This is where he's going to dart out. If he's going to dart out, it's easier pickings than darting out at the mouth of the creek. Okay, duck stretching neck. Cam number 2. But they're walking right towards the creek. Why your neck stretched out walking towards the creek? That's backwards steps. You're supposed to stretch your neck out and then walk away from the creek. Oh, we got wild ducks flying in, so we're going to have a freak out here soon. Alright, ducks just got in the water. And it looks like they're swimming up the lake, up the creek. That's going on. I'm hooked. Be careful of that, man. Rifle gets hooked on rope. You know what's going to happen today? It's going to happen. It's just a matter of when. They did a sort of good job cleaning up their feeder. It's still pretty dirty. There's still feet on the ground. I'm hoping that Coyote didn't see me building my fort and he's on to me. I'm shocked how cool it is. It's like I got a bit of a chill. And I said to myself, I'll put pants on. So you're watching a guy on YouTube stare at something. Do you have the other streams open, guys? I wish I could chat with this. Once again, I'm at the party in the corner all by myself. So most of the action right now is in cam number 1. Which, if you notice, if anybody, I don't know if you've noticed though, in the top right hand corner, the little eye, You know when you move your mouse over the top right hand corner of the video, there's the little eye up there. Well, if you click on the little eye, the little white eye, all the links are there to the other streams. Just for anybody that doesn't know that. I set it all up. And you know what? I can't believe, you know, the tarps. Yeah, it was like the a little higher ground here. The tarps today, the premium tarps were the ones around for 40% off, which were basically the same price as the standard tarp is what it worked out to. But I can't believe that they call it a premium tarp because it's a piece of garbage. It's so light. Then they had a camouflage tarp. That was outrageous. The for a 10-foot by 12-foot camouflage tarp, they wanted $44. I was like, are you just, that is like ridiculous. I couldn't believe it. $44 for a 10-foot by 12-foot tarp. Oh, that loon is just freaking the ducks out there. Oh man, ducks. Yeah, it's a loon. They're just losing it over the loon. It happened the other day and I thought it was the otter, and I saw it from my bedroom window. And I got the binoculars out there and I looked and it was like the loon. I was like, oh, ducks. So I honestly thought it was the otters were here, the way the ducks were freaking. But they get freaked out when the loon, like if he swims up and stays out of the water, it's fine. But it's when the loon goes underwater and comes back up. That's what freaks them out. Is when the loon goes underwater. Yeah, I actually could have a jacket on too, guys. This is crazy how cold it's gotten. It's got to be the storm coming in. It's got to be. Like, I'm actually uncomfortable. The chill I'm catching. And the worst part is the breeze is coming this direction, so it's blowing right in at me. It feels like I'm sitting in front of air conditioning. A jacket would be just nice. Yeah, the loon's got them totally freaked out. And we got some ducks right now that are walking the gauntlet again. I bet you it's not even 20 degrees right now. It doesn't even feel warm. It feels, honestly, what it feels like September right now. That's what it feels like, September. I got five little black ducks that are right with the bulrushes. We'd probably with the middle of the screen on stream number 2. They're casually just walking around. I know the coyote's close. He's here. Little black ducks going for a walk down the creek. And the thing is, I can't even get my pants on fast because I got my work boots on. It's not like it would be rubber boots to slide them off and slide the pants on. The only thing I could put on quick would be my jacket. And I can't right now because I've got like seriously 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I got 9 ducks right where a coyote, actually a spot where the coyote could come out in a split second. Come on. This is just... Oh. Come on, coyote. Show yourself. We need him to show himself and get the ducks to tell us where he is. That's what needs to go down here. We need him to trigger the ducks. Because, you know, nothing like the ducks telling you where he is. They're pretty good at it. Yeah, it never ceases to amaze me how, you know, like I always tell you guys, I'm terrible at target shooting. Like, I'm just terrible at it. But, like, doing this, it's amazing how I can hold the red dot so steady on a duck waiting for a coyote. But yet, if I had it pointed at a target, I'd be all over the place. I think it's because I don't take target shooting serious. It's almost like I think it's a waste of time. That's what it's almost like. Subconsciously, I'm like, well, whatever. It's just a chunk of paper. This is a little different story. It's life or death for the duck. If I don't succeed, the duck dies. We got a bunch of ducks going behind the tree. Tree. I need a chair on rollers to go back and forth. like that area. Those two logs. I gotta get rid of those two logs. I can't even shoot between the trees. Because the ducks are, oh, don't do that. They're shooting the rope right in half. They're right now almost in the identical spot of the last coyote attack that failed. You know, you couldn't ask better right now for the ducks the way they're trolling the creek to bring them out. Just couldn't ask for better, actually. The weatherman said it was going to rain by now. I don't know what's going on. I wonder if it's going around us. Oh man. Watching this much creek is a real challenge. You know, the ducks get a little bit nervous. They stick their necks up and they get a little bit nervous, and then they'll sort of scoot up the creek. It's like they sense something's there, but they're not like totally sure. But they're like, they're like, yeah. See, they're headed that direction. They all looked at that area of the creek, neck stretched out, and then better go this way. And what I did was, I got a jar of bullets that I leave here just in case I forget. So I've got a jar of bullets stuck in the wood pile. But you know what I need? I need a jacket stuck in a jar in the wood pile. I can't believe how many logs I had to move so I could make this little bit of a cubby hole. Ridiculous, actually. I wonder if I could run and get a jacket. It'd make this so much more comfortable.
wish I could read the chat, but I know if I put the glasses on and start reading chat, what'll happen? I was going to just start surfing the internet with my phone and have a duck die on YouTube Live. Magoo's at the watering station. Magoo. Huge stripper. 2 handicapped ducks that rule the roost. If I took my gun with me, ran up, grabbed the jacket, that way if he did appear while I'm running across the yard, I got the gun in my hand to take a shot. I would just like to take the edge off here, guys. I don't believe how cool it is. It's sitting here doing nothing, eh? Because all afternoon I worked, and probably my t-shirt's a little bit damp from sweating. And probably that's what it is. Probably my pants too, because I did get a pretty good sweat moving all the logs. That's probably why I have a chill. It's because I'm wearing damp clothes. That's probably exactly why I've got a chill. Because it can't be that cold out. It's freaking August. Beginning of August. I just hate to run up with the jacket and have something happen. Nothing's happened yet, though. There's a bunch of ducks like too close to the bulrushes right now. You're right. Perfect location here. I don't know if you look in the other, if you look in the streams, you'll see like they're spread out pretty good. It's a pretty good spread of ducks on the other side of the creek. It's like, how do you watch? It's like, the jacket is really sounding inviting. I got goosebumps. In August. How do you get goosebumps in August? jacket. Goosebumps is no good. That's not not good to be shooting. But I'm gonna take the gun with me. That way, I'm gonna walk backwards to the house, keep my eye on the swamp. That way, I can still take a shot if something happens. So if you all of a sudden hear a shot, you know I saw something. My jacket's hanging right inside the door, so it's not a big deal to grab. I gotta get it. Goosebumps, no good to be shooting. Alright. This is like being in the war zone, you know? Like, that's what it's like. You're waiting for the enemy to show. Oh, Canada goose was up in the yard and just flew over top of the pen. The whole pen. Yeah, I gotta get a jacket. It's unbelievable how the temperature dropped. I don't know what it is, but playing board games, running around your backyard with a loaded weapon, waiting for the invading force to show up. Rain. It's starting to sprinkle rain. Well, we're ready. Ooh. Sit back here and wait. Try to relax a little bit. Because I ain't going nowhere. You guys can leave, but I'm going to stay here. And I want to get this. What time is it? Just look at the comments here. 4:43. You'll keep us company, Jasmine? Thank you very much. It's like, what better things do we have to do, eh? On a holiday Monday? Well, you don't know what the Coyote situation could be. He could be just waiting for that perfect opportunity at the creek. You never know, guys. Just gotta wait. You gotta be patient. This is why I hate hunting. I'm not a hunter. I hate this part. Just like fishing. It's just stupid. All this waiting. This is exactly what hunting's like. So we're not hunting. We're on. Game on, guys. Game on. Game on. Game on. Cam number 2. The Ducks just lost. Ran across. The Coyote might be circling around right now. Even the canted geese are a little bit hyped up. Stripper got a little bit hyped up. She stood up, but she went back underneath the gate. Her safe zone, eh? Underneath the gate. They freaked out. Now all the ducks are at the creek. They were over there. Anybody that was watching number 2, Cam, you would have saw them dart across. Something totally freaked them. The Coyote could have been circling around the yard. He could have been circling around the yard. It's hard to say. Which means, now that he's got all the ducks out here, he could go back out and go across. But that was definitely a freaking peak. There might even be 2 coyotes here. The ducks were all out there. In freaked out formation, when there's a predator on the shoreline, they're all in their big tight circles,
And then the loon surfaced and they just all freaked out and lost it. The loon just drives them nuts. The loon's fishing for mud pout. He doesn't want ducks. He doesn't eat ducks, he eats fish. Yeah, the ducks are totally freaked out about the loon. You'd swear they were getting attacked by a coyote. The Canada geese are right in front of me though, which makes no sense. But they do have a lookout right now that's looking around. Oh man. I got a feeling something's gonna start here. I just got that feeling, you know? I just have the feeling. The fact that they don't want to be in the swamp anymore, that they're down there. That loon. That loon is trolling the ducks big time, man. Oh, I'm glad I went and got that jacket. I feel a little bit better, but my legs are cool. Like you guys wouldn't believe it. This is not summer. It's not even remotely like summer. It's like winter's gonna get here and it's gonna be like, okay, what happened? We just stayed in winter for a year. What, did Yellowstone blow? We're in an ash winter. Awful lot of ducks on the creek. The wind's still blowing out the lake, so there's he doesn't smell me at all right now. I keep hearing raindrops, like sprinkles on the tarp. bittern is what's freaking them out now. The juvenile bittern. I saw them swimming down the creek, and then all of a sudden they turn around and start swimming back, and I thought, okay. And I can just look at, I see the stick, the brown stick sticking up, and it's the bittern. The chat's just flying here. You guys having a good time watching me sit here all strung out on coyote juice? I didn't think this through though. I didn't think it was going to be this cool today. Seriously dropped the ball. I think it's because I'm damp. I'm sweating from moving a whole log pile. Well, half of it. To make my 12-year-old fort. Actually, more like an 8-year-old. 10 could come up with this. But it's like, if she rains, so we're good to go. Except if the rain starts coming from that direction, I can't get far enough back. Hopefully she's a vertical rain. Dougie's in the back. When I went to get the jacket, he's got all the rugs torn up in the back room. I don't know why. He just can't pick on one rug. He's got to pick on them all. He tears them up, puts them into a ball, and then goes to another rug. I guess he figures, oh, I don't like that one. I don't understand it. Like, I know dogs do that, you know, rip up carpet to lay on. But, like, why go around the whole room ripping all the carpet up? And the worst part, then you go in the room, and then you trip on it, eh? It's like, oh, Doug. And you're not even laying on it. Why did you just rip all this carpet up? Oh, I really hope Coyote Monday Holiday Edition is a success. He's got to show up. That's a lot of bait down there. That's a lot of, that's a big buffet of duck. A big buffet, actually. Oh, I'm getting wrong attack, guys. Oh, Canada geese are going into the pen. How long have we been going? What, 80? It looks like 85 minutes and 43 seconds. That's what it looks like to my blurry vision. 209 people, 170 thumbs up. Hey, we're doing good there, right? Are you guys getting many trolls? Are you doing a whack-a-troll today? Oh man.
you know, this not getting a night's sleep. I'm so tempted in sleeping downstairs on the couch, or the blow up mattress on the living room floor, just so I don't have to hear the ducks freaking and peeking and you know, and lock Doug upstairs, and just have because the living room's the quietest room, and actually get a real solid, you know, uninterrupted sleep. Ducks are coming back into the swamp. Okay, that wasn't a loon. Oh, it is a loon. Okay. I thought it was an otter. It's too early for the otters. Usually the otters are later in the season. Man, guys, there are so many ducks down there, like perfect for a coyote to dart out and grab. Where is he? It's like, something's causing the ducks to move, but I don't. Something is going on. And I don't see anything. All is not well right now. The ducks are a little bit jittery. Now they're moving out of the creek towards the mouth of the creek. They're coming across the swamp. This is usually how it happens, eh? They start getting jittery like this, and then all hell breaks loose. It's like a couple ducks know what's going on, and they're trying to get everybody else involved, but you know, it's like they're the only ones. Not relaxing. I tell you, after you do this, do you ever sleep? It's like oh man, you're worn out. You can't get the ducks back in the pen fast enough. Oh, ducks, go back in. I want to go to bed.
You know, another thing I just realized, you know, the blue heron, usually they're around all the time, and I haven't seen them much this year. They were here in the spring all the time, and now they're not. Yeah, I wonder what he's doing, where he's at, because there was two of them here. Oh, the bittern just freaked the ducks out. Yeah, the little juvenile bittern. He's walking around on the other side there. Oh, actually, now he's walking with the ducks. The adult ducks are fine with him. It's the young ducks that are freaked out by him. It's actually pretty funny. I wish I had a big camera to zoom in on that. He's right with the adult ducks. I hope nothing happens when I just put these glasses on. No, as soon as I put glasses on, there's no chat. I can't win. It's not injured, kettle of corn. That was my speculation. I was wrong. Got to pee? Thanks for reminding me. I do. I do, and I can't. Because that's exactly when something's going to happen. Well, I can just walk. Yeah, I can go right behind I don't even have to go behind it. Just stand out there and do it. But I'm on a heightened awareness campaign right now. I'm waiting for the enemy to show up. If you know what I mean. And the ducks are giving us like lots of stretch neck stuff, looking around. I just don't believe how cool it is, guys. I just don't believe it. Like, it is unbelievably cool. Like, I got goosebumps all over my legs. It's like I'm just like, I don't believe it. It feels like fall. And that makes it worse too when you have to go for a pee and you're cold with goosebumps. Oh man, that's just like worse. Nothing worse than being cold and have to go to the bathroom. And the Coyote doesn't do rain checks, you know. He's like, yeah, I don't believe this. I've got goosebumps on my legs. Unbelievable. I don't believe it. And something told me too when I was setting everything up to put my my pants on. And there's no way I can slide my pants on over top of my boots. I actually have to take the boots off. Unless I untie my boots, get them loose, run to the house. My pants are hanging right by the door. Slide the boot, take the boots off, slide the pants on, and then run back here and tie my boots up sitting here.
Deb, I know I'm like the goosebump situation is just. I don't believe what is anybody looked at the temperature on the weather site to see what it is. My life has been a race here, guys. That's all I do is run, 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 run. Quit overthinking it. Why didn't I go grab it with the my jacket? Because I was just thinking the jacket was going to solve the problem. I didn't realize the temperature was going to just keep dropping. 72 degrees. There's no way it's 72 right now. There's no way it's 72 here right now. I'm not believing you guys. 72. That's not. Honestly, it feels like about 18 degrees Celsius. That's what it feels like. So I'm going to check because I don't believe you. Weather. So it says it's 20 degrees Celsius right now. It says. The dew point is 13.4. It's damp. It's going to be 65%. But it says the humidex is 23, so it's humid and it's damp, warm, I guess you could call it. I guess that's what you would call it. It's damp, warm. You know what I mean? The thing is, I gotta, like, I'm gonna be sitting here. I'm gonna be sitting here for a long time, guys. Like 27 degrees in Fahrenheit. 70. You guys are all telling me your weather. It doesn't help me with no pants on right now. Well, I got shorts, but I don't have trousers. Oh. I'm thinking about the pants situation. I just don't want to keep going across the yard, just in case, you know. Just in case Mr. Coyote is around here somewhere. I'm really upset that he's not here right now, though. Put my pants on while I hold the rifle. No, I gotta put the rifle down when I do that. But I'm untying my boots. I'm getting the boots loose. We're loosening the boots. We're gonna loosen the boots so they slide right off real quick, so I can slide the pants on. And then I'll tie my boots up when I get over here. Just sitting here wound out, tensed right out, waiting for the chance to end a problem. Okay, my pants, are they loose enough? Slide them off. Almost loose enough. When it gets, I can kick them off. See, the killdeer's losing it, eh? Actually, you know what I could do? I could put my rubber boots on. Because I'm gonna need my rubber boots anyways. After I smoke the coyote, I gotta go down there in the mud. So I always want to have my rubber boots on. You know what I mean? And have my pants tucked inside. That's what I should be doing. You know? $213 is what? 204 people. I could just pee in my pants.
Yeah.
It'd be warm, eh? But it's only warm for a little while, and then you get cold. But it is warm when you do it. Yeah, I'm gonna put my my rubber boots on because I'm thinking positive. I'm gonna need my rubber boots on anyways to drag the coyote back when I smoke them. I just needed my work boots on when I was moving the log pile all around. Okay, so is it loose? Yeah, okay, alright. Well, we lost some people. We're down to 198. I'm just reading the comments. I've never peed my pants intentionally. There's a guy. Camo netting? What kind of camo netting, Terry? Forbes? I haven't lived, I haven't done it intentionally. So you're saying that I need to just sit here and urinate right now with my shorts on. Just go for it. Warm myself up and then get a wicked chill. Oh, sorry, Terry. I wasn't looking. Used in blind setups. It's 68 in Renfrew. Yeah, I know it's not. Military netting. Cover your legs with your jacket, and then the top of it gets cold. You guys are peeing yourself when you're pregnant. Pee in my rubber boots. I'm not doing that, guys. I'm gonna get the pants just so I can be a little more comfortable. I am. I'm trying to think which direction the cameras are pointed. Okay, yeah, so I can urinate anywhere in my yard on the way to get the pants. I'm just trying to make sure because I got to be careful now with this live streaming. What I do, I can't just do it anywhere like I used to. I have to be. Oh, where's the camera? What direction is it pointed? The rule of thumb now is I'll get behind a building. I always get behind something just in case you forgot that there's a camera pointing that direction. Because I don't want to be one of those people that, oh yeah, there's the footage of him peeing live on YouTube. Somebody will screen capture that one. I've seen enough of those videos on YouTube where people have been caught doing something live they didn't know it was live, and I ain't gonna be one of those people. I'm just watching. They got a bunch of ducks right now walking down the creek again. But I have to pee now, and I have to put pants on. But the peeing part's causing me not to concentrate. I gotta go. I gotta go get pants. How fast can I get pants and pee? The PP. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do a PP. Pants and pee. How fast can I do this? And come back with rubber boots on. Because I'm not gonna lace these back up. They're getting kicked off. And hopefully I don't trip in the back room on the rug. From Doug. Right now I got ducks walking down the creek. I hope the ducks don't come back to the yard. You know, it looks like that's what they're doing to us, guys. They're coming back to the yard again. And you know what happens when they come back to the yard? They just stay in the yard. I'm just going to suck it up here on the having to go to the bathroom and the pants situation. I'm going to just wait it out here. I'm thinking the ducks are, they've got a different plan right now. There's some ducks down there, but I think they're coming back for a snack. They're walking around the pen, pacing the pen. Even the noise has changed. You notice the sound of the swamp? It's got the sound of fall now. The crickets change sounds. You don't have the summer sound anymore. Oh, the front gates are closed. On the pen, that's why the ducks are walking around. They're doing the whole loop on the yard here. They want a snack. What do they want? I hope I'm not sitting here all week. I really do. I hope it's not a week-long thing where I'm sitting here waiting for a coyote. Oh, wild ducks flying in, freaking everybody out. I hope it's not a week of this. Wild ducks landing. They're trying to find a spot to land. Okay, cam number 2, you can see them. They just landed, and it just freaks everybody out. Oh man, you know why is it? You know, like the other day when the coyote was there, and he was, you know, perfectly, a perfect video of him right there on the end. And then I saw him across the lake, you know, and I was like, and you're not ready for him, you know. It's like now we're sitting here. I'm so ready. I've exhausted myself from being ready. I think if I peed, I'd actually warm up. You know how when you're outside and you have to pee and you get cold from being, you have to pee? I think maybe if I peed, I'd warm up. I don't believe this. Well, you know, this is reality. It's like it don't always work out. This could be like the theme of the week. Matt's sitting in his fort, built by an 8-year-old. call this week the fort week. Watch a grown man in a fort for a week, waiting for a coyote to show up. Oh, this coyote's smart though. He's avoiding us. Or it could be also a coyote traveling through, one of the territory. And because he never got any duck yet, he hasn't has that the taste of duck yet. It's not like the last one. You know how the last one I kept shooting at it because it had the taste of duck and it was willing to be shot at to take a chance to get a duck. This guy, he's really gun shy. So I'm thinking he hasn't gotten a duck yet to get rid of the gun shy part. More and more ducks coming home, guys. There's still a lot of ducks down there, but oh, look at this. I don't believe this, actually. Well, maybe tomorrow, They're sure looking like not today. Well, it's not over yet. What time is it? We're an hour and 13, hour 13. So I'm thinking it's around the 5 o'clock mark. Look at the comments. 5:26. And we've been doing this Coyote special for an hour and 13 minutes. I'm sorry, Magoo, that you're yawning, but it's just happening to me. Oh, wild ducks leaving. I just get a bad feeling, that like one, either I'm gonna go for a pee and something's gonna happen, or the pants. Man, she's damp though. Look, it'd be like goosebumps. And I'm sticky from deep. Yeah, there's a yawn for you, Magoo. Have a yawn. The thing is, I can't even do any work because what'll happen, I'll be doing work, and that's when the coyote will show up. I was going to give him a name, but you know what I mean? If that's what's going to happen. I'll be doing something, and that's when he'll show up. He'll dart out, grab a duck. That's exactly what will happen. But the ducks are leaving the swamp. Oh, I have to pee bad. There's still enough ducks. There's probably 75 ducks right now on the other side of the creek. Still enough to draw them out. something. I don't see anything flying over the property. But the ducks now are going back into freak out formation. They're all getting together. There's a little heightened awareness happening here. It's like, they see something or hear something, and it's like, or one single duck, gets a little bit freaked out, and then it just triggers everybody else. Oh, now they're sitting back down, they're relaxing again. But they're sure staying away from the bush end of the creek. They're not liking that end at all. The odd one goes down there, and but they don't go very far, and they come back up. They don't like being down that end. Hey, how does that person have no avatar? Oh, he's getting timed out. Okay, that's why. So he's doing a bit of spamming. Awful lot of ducks across the street, though. Awful lot of ducks. And it's exactly where the coyote jumps out to. Exactly. Oh, I have to pee so bad. My belly growling, gurgling. Ooh. Belly gurgling, yawning, goosebumps. Man, this is just so relaxing. There's just enough ducks across the creek right now, guys. There's just enough to cause an event. I'm thinking the garden is full of ducks right now. I think that's what they all are. A lot of them right now are the garden area. You guys hear that? My gut is just gurgling. If I shoot a coyote, I'm gonna go to the bathroom and put my pants on. He can wait. I got a bunch of ducks walking down into the gauntlet area. A bunch. 2, 4, 6, looks like about 10, 12. Oh, a whole bunch of them are going down. They're trolling it for me. there's enough ducks down there to still be a problem. You watch on cam number 2, guys. You'll see the group of them right now headed down the creek. That's Canada goose. Cam number 1, we just had a freak out. My heart just jumped. It looked like a coyote jumped into the water with the ducks, and it was a Canada goose flapping its wings about 3-4 feet off the ground. My heart jumped. Totally forgot I had to go for a pee. Actually, the sensation of going for a pee went away. That's how much my heart jumped. But now the sensation's back. But right now, we have a whole bunch of ducks that are absolutely in the perfect place for a coyote to dart out. Cam number 2. Go to cam number 2 if you want to see what I'm looking at. That's exactly where he's going to dart out, if he's going to dart out. I'm watching up the creek at the same time, doing both here. Man, the whole creek is covered in ducks. There's just enough ducks there to bait him out. I bet you there's 300 ducks. Like, what coyote would not be in here? It's gonna be fast too if he darts out. I hear other birds freaking out. Okay, so now they're getting out of the water and they're walking that area. Man, there's a lot of ducks down there. A lot of ducks. And this is like perfect coyote time. End of the day, you know, end of the day, coyotes show up, have a duck snack. This is like a perfect time to do a meet and greet. I don't believe this. The ducks are like they're just walking that whole area. It's like where the hell is that coyote? Doug didn't even go down to the swamp today. Like he went down into a little bit of a mud, and then I got him back. So he never went down to the creek and nothing. The ducks just a little bit of a freak, and they came out of the tall grass, but they quickly calmed down. I would so like to wrap this up with a success. Not me going for a pee, changing my pants, and we have a coyote attack while I'm off doing said items. And then everybody could tell me, well, you should have went and had a pee and changed your pants like 10 minutes ago, Matt. 15 minutes ago. Hindsight's always 20/20 though, eh? It's so frustrating. Frank's down there. I see Frank. You know, it's almost like I need to have something up at the garage making noise. A banging sound or something, you know, like so the coyote is thinking, oh, he's in the garage busy. You know? Or a lawnmower running, or, you know, something. I could have had my pants on by now. You know, it's like, if this was a video, guys, we'd edit this down to like 2 minutes because we wouldn't have all this footage today. It's like it would be like, oh, and then, oh, 1 hour later, oh, still nothing, oh, 1 hour later, I guess we're gonna wrap up, eh? It's like you're just sitting here waiting, you know, like, oh, I wonder if is it gonna happen? Is it gonna happen? Is it gonna happen? This is what it's like. It's like, is it gonna happen? Is it gonna happen? This is all CGI green screen. This is my new green screen, eh? But it's the black version. We're in a new studio right now. It's just a loop. It just runs on a continuous CGI loop. I only really did about 15 minutes of CGI, and then I just kept cutting and pasting it, you know. The yawning is actually a glitch in the program. Haven't figured out how to stop it. I just don't believe this, guys. I honestly don't believe this. Like, we've starved them out for a day and 3/4, and we've lined the creek with ducks for over 2.5 hours. I'm hiding in my 8-year-old built fort built by an 8-year-old. Well, structurally designed by an 8-year-old, and we're batting nothing here. No, the ducks are having a good afternoon. You know, they're out there and, you know, enjoying themselves, and nobody got killed today, so far. That's a good thing. We did have one dead duck in the barn, but we got a fairy godmother that really helped the show out. You know, I've suffered having to go for a pee for well over an hour, and I've had goosebumps for well over an hour. So it hasn't really been that enjoyable for me. I've been a little bit uncomfortable. And for some reason my stomach's gurgling like unbelievable. Maybe a little more liquid, eh? Make sure the bladder's really full. Okay, so right now there's some ducks down there. I gotta make a run for it to put pants on and have a pee. I can't take it anymore because I'm not shutting down until the ducks are completely out of the swamp on their own, because I just have a feeling that as soon as I put my guard down, the ducks, something's going to happen. And I know when it comes to coyotes, you can't give up. You just gotta, you know, it's like you just gotta keep on the ball. And the more effort you put into it, the sooner the reign of terror ends. And if you slack off, what happens? They pick off ducks, and then you don't get, you know, you shoot them late September, and then he's already killed 50 or 60 ducks. And I gotta focus. I gotta get him. He's gotta go. Plus, it's my only hope of getting a full night's sleep, you know, without being disturbed, is if he's gone, because I gotta get a solid sleep, you know, without being woken up. And we had that for, actually, it was about 6 days, 6 nights. I had that when the fox disappeared. After I shot the coyote, there was like, we had no freaking peeking for 5 or 6 nights, 6, 7 nights. It was like I slept right through. But now it's back. Okay, safety's on. I gotta go and do the little boy thing behind the woodpile and put some pants on, because I'm here for the long haul. And if I don't do this, I'm gonna be hurting. And actually, since when it run up to the house, I'll take the smartphone into the back room. One less piece of electronics out here. So I'll be right back, guys. because, like I said, I'm here to accomplish a mission. Unfortunately, biology's telling me I gotta go do something. Oh, I just don't like leaving with ducks in the water down there. The creek. I got no choice.
Plus, I got in the house. Guess what? Doug is not in the back room anymore, and he's opened the door to the house. I don't know how he does it. And it's a round knob. It's like not a lever. It's actual round knob, and somehow he opens the door. He was in the living room sleeping on the couch. Thankfully, I washed him off before I put him in the house. And then I was changing my pants. I was putting the pants on. I was calling him, and then he came in the kitchen. He sat there, and I was like, "Hey, you come in the back room?" And he's sitting, and he lifts his paw up, eh? Lifts his paw. Like, "Oh, do I have to go out there? The couch is so much more comfortable." It's like, so he's back in the living room again. He's so lucky that I don't want him out here right now, or I'd have him out here. Oh man, I should have went and had a bathroom break a long time ago. But I'm in utter shock today, guys. Ducks are all by the garden, cutting my lawn. But this group of ducks out here, still enough to attract them. Oh, huh? Okay, that's not. Oh, that is, man, the loon. Man, that loon. He's doing the low rider. What he does, he looks like a beaver swimming across the lake. Huh? Okay, it's freaked everybody out. Anyways, he does this low rider thing where he goes like flat to the water, and it's just got his head and his back, and he looks like a beaver or like an otter or a muskrat swimming across the water, but it's a loon, and he just freaked everybody out. Looks like everybody's coming home now. Oh, I guess the Coyote Monday's being wrapped up here by the loon. Sure looking that way. Even the Canada geese aren't a big fan of the loon. The little bittern standing across the creek there. Nobody's on the other side of the creek. There's a whole bunch of adult ducks down there right now, though. Actually, I'm surprised there's so many adult ducks down there. Oh, the loon's leaving. The loon must be aggressive. That's the only thing that makes any sense. That he's just being aggressive. Because that's why the ducks are blowing the gasket. Because everybody now is leaving the water. They're coming home. Oh, Big Red and a female are down there in the bulrushes by themselves. Big Red, man. Today he caught so much air, guys. The wind coming off the lake, I was just enough, I guess, that he got so much updraft. I was shocked. He actually made it right to the middle of the lake. I was like, anytime you want to stop flapping, duck, and he just kept going and going and going, and then he landed out in the lake. I was like, I think he even overshot it, like he didn't realize how far he was going.
Well, a third of the way out in the lake, not half, but a third. I couldn't believe it. Like, you know, he almost disappeared behind the trees when he was flying, because he kept going out and out, and all of a sudden it was like, okay, Doc, anytime, and then he came down. It was like, well, we're not out of the woods yet, because the coyote, you know, they have been known to dart across the swamp to get a duck, so there's still enough ducks up there that you could dart across. But I could put my glasses on and participate in some chat, because nobody's in that type of situation where I need to. What's going on here? What makes Matt think the coyote will show up tonight? He hasn't had duck in a day and 3/4. And my experience with predators is that when you deprive them of duck like this, like when the ducks were like yesterday, they were in lockdown all day. Uh, it flushes them out. But if this coyote hasn't had duck, as in he hasn't killed one yet, okay, the bittern just freaked the ducks out. Anybody's watching Cam 1, you probably saw that. The little bittern, the ducks get so freaked out over stuff. I'm thinking that this coyote hasn't had a duck sandwich yet, is why he isn't here. You know, he showed up at the pen, but one, he didn't harass the ducks in the pen. He didn't circle the pen, which normally they do, and freak the ducks out. He didn't do that. We saw him in the video. He showed up behind the feeder, showed himself. He stood there for a minute or so looking at the ducks, and then he took off back that direction. The night that I shot at him, he was on the other side of the shore, and he was shore hunting, which is very strange because normally they don't shore hunt because they can't. It's just all they're doing is wasting energy. It's too much work. They need to ambush, jump out of the bulrushes in a burst to get a duck. That's the way they hunt. When you see them running the shoreline like that, that's the sign of a young one that doesn't really know what it's doing, because all it's doing is freaking the ducks out, and then the ducks stay away from the shore, and then he just wastes a ton of energy. And the thing about Mother Nature, predators don't like wasting energy. Everything has to count, or they starve to death. So if they waste a whole bunch of energy chasing ducks, or geese or whatever they're chasing around the shoreline and don't get anything to eat, that just means they're going to go hungry faster. So we saw him 2 nights ago. We saw him. I actually got a video footage of him here. The ducks were in lockdown all day Sunday. He was here last night, but he was probably off in the distance, but enough to freak the ducks out 3 times. And that's why I thought for sure, letting the ducks out at, let them out at 3:30? It's the end of the day right now. This is hunting time. And I thought for sure we were going to see the ducks, or the coyote, down there. It was all the makings. Plus we have this deluxe fort designed by an 8-year-old, assembled by a 55-year-old, and we were ready for rain, which never happened. Anyways, yet. I should say yet. The day's not over. So that's my reasoning. I'm based on my experience. with predators. And when you let your guard down, like if I would just let the ducks out and done a bunch of work, like work in the pen or work in the, clean the building out or do stuff, what always happens is while you're working, the coyote shows up and kills a duck. Always happens. So I'm hell bent on continuing this until there are no ducks in the swamp. And if it's a reasonable hour after the no ducks in the swamp situation, I will clean out the metal shed. I'm going to scrape it out. If it's a reasonable hour. If it's not a reasonable hour, I'll be just doing the duck feed and changing the water and sitting in the back deck babysitting. Just in case Mr. Coyote decides to come into the yard. And I will have the princess off the couch and I will have him out here. And that's what will happen. Whatever it takes to stop the coyote from killing ducks is my goal. My plan, my operating procedure, whatever you want to call it. It's like the more coyotes I shoot, the more ducks we have for the homeless in the fall. Basically what it comes down to. So the more success I have in aerating them, the more ducks we'll have. The less success I have, so here's a scenario. Let's say this coyote eludes me and I don't get him till, let's say, October 2nd. He could very well take out 50, 65 ducks. Pick them off here, there, like. And that sucks when you lose that many ducks, So the more vigilant I can stay on the predator situation, then this is what happens. And because I'm live streaming, I'm dragging you along. That's basically it. You're just getting dragged along on what it's truly like to do this. Because normally, when I was doing videos, I would literally just shoot a minute of this, and then I'd turn the camera off and put the camera aside, and I would just sit and wait a whole afternoon. And then I would just shoot little segments, little 1 minute, 30-second pieces, turn the camera off and set it down. And then you guys would get it in a nice polished 40-minute edited video, and you would think, oh, that was a nice afternoon. So now I'm dragging you along in real time, and you've been here 156 minutes with me. Now you know what it's like. What it's like when you get a chill and you need to put some clothes on, you have to go for a pee and you don't want to go for a pee because you're worried about ducks down in the water and false alarms and holding the gun in ready to shoot position for like forever. You get to see what it's like. Because this is easy stuff, man. It's like being a YouTuber is a cakewalk. It's all CGI anyways. I'm just lying to you. The CGI duck adventure. I'll look back at this and oh my god, those people were fools. It's all fake. Everything. The property's not even real, you know that. This place doesn't really exist. It was all designed by a Russian hacker, actually. Did this all for me. He set it all up and showed me. We got this glitch though, me yawning. We can't get rid of the glitch. I don't know what it is. I Skyped him the other day and he doesn't know what's going on either. He think it's Putin's doing it, but we're not too sure. Look at this. Look at the ducks. See, they're circling me. There's ducks all around me, but none down where we need them to flush out this coyote. and the rain. You know, all this work. You know, it was hard getting that 8-year-old to design this shed for me. You know, this fort. And it's like it didn't tell you no rain. It'll be good when the sun's out though. A little bit of shade. But then the sun would be nice after. I feel like a mushroom right now in the dark and wet. We got ducks going back in the swamp. Oh, I don't believe this. That yawn's back again, the CGI. I'm dedicated? No, I got no choice. I'm not dedicated. I already went for a pee, Deborah, and I got my pants on. Where were you? You left. You left me here with the ducks alone. Where's the property located? It's on a server just outside of St. Petersburg. That's why there's some buffering sometimes. Russia. St. Petersburg, Russia. I told you, I got a Russian hacker who did all the CGI for me. Tom, you're ruining the fun telling the truth. A lone duck is sleeping by a small tree to the right. Yeah. Well, there's ducks all over. The mosquitoes, yeah, CGI, everything. Is the detail, eh? The detail's unbelievable. It's unbelievable, actually. Prince says he's in the house. There's no Bigfoot in this program. Nothing like that. I wanted it to be realistic, so there's none of that stuff. Only you know, the type of animals you're going to find around this area. We didn't put anything in that it would be obvious, you know, like if we saw a Sasquatch running by, you'd know that this is like, yeah, right, Matt. Now we know this is fake. I don't believe this. But I'll tell you something, you know, a legendary gamer is causing us problems. Is he spamming? Can we use thermal imaging in Canada? Yeah, we use it all the time. They use it on houses to find the heat leaks, so that you can get your house re-insulated. Oh, my channel's 10 years old tomorrow. Yeah, no, I'm an old-time YouTuber. I wish I still had my original videos from 10 years ago. I deleted them. I wish I would have never did that. I would have loved to see my original videos, man. They were bad. They were 240p, shot with a little Pentax camera, actually. And they were 15 frames a second. They weren't even 30 frames. It was a really cheap. Well, it was an expensive camera in its day, but it did bad video. 240p, 15 frames a second. I remember that. I just wish I wouldn't have deleted them. I was foolish getting rid of them. I would have left them public, actually. It was, and lots of wind noise. The wind noise was just brutal. How about a coyote collar? You notice the chuckle I get out of that question? No, they weren't gardening. They were real estate. Real estate videos. And there was a bunch of store videos too. old store videos that I embedded in my site at the time. Yeah, I wish I wouldn't have deleted those. It was cool, you know, because they were so old. They'd be going on 10 years this fall, actually, because I created my YouTube channel and then I did the videos afterwards. I'm an old timer on YouTube. But there's lots of old timers like us. Lots. Early adopters, as they call them, I guess. Right? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to turn this camera a little more forward so I don't have to turn my head so much for the chat. Alright, here, I'm going to be like... And then everybody stops chatting. Like a little bit of excitement happening here. Oh, wouldn't it be sweet if at the end of the day we actually it comes together and we do and we actually wrap up a Coyote Holiday Monday special? Something is happening though. We got some upset ducks, stretched out necks. I'm paying attention. But I'm getting circled by ducks. Totally possible if you're a turkey. Totally possible. There's turkeys all around us. Just watching the ducks. There's something. Turn cam 2 a little to the left. You just love that, eh? It's like just bark the commands. Now, why would I turn it to the left when cam 1 covers that area? They're overlapped. There's an overlap. Mr. Bossy Pants. Go to cam 1 if you want to see more to the left, and look to the right of the screen. Okay, you guys are worried about a duck? Yeah, there's cam 1 and cam 2, Mr. Bluesman. Cam 1 is covering where the ducks are right now, and cam 2 is covering where a potential coyote could dart out. And if you click on the top right hand corner of your screen with your mouse, take your mouse and go over the right, and your little white eye appears. It'll show you the links where the other feeds are. There's a Coyote Chat, which is where you are right now, and then there's a one called Cam 1, and you click on it and it'll take you to Cam 1, which is where the ducks are right now. Mr. Bluesman. I set this all up today, but nobody seems to appreciate all the setting up because nobody uses those features. I don't know why YouTube has them. Nobody uses them. It's like, sure, thank Terry for giving you the link, but I actually set it up so you could just take your mouse and go over the little corner and it'll appear for you. Terry just cut and pasted. I actually had to set it all up. I can't win. I can't win. I use all the YouTube little doohickeys they give you, and nobody uses them. Oh, you're welcome, Miss Bird. If you're using a mobile device, you just put your finger. You been using it, Vicky? Well, thank you. But you're old school like me. You actually take advantage of options. Oh, Matt used it too. You don't have to turn on annotations for that to work because it's technically not an annotation, and it's meant for mobile users, guys. Oh, the bittern's freaking them out again. If you look on cam 1 right now, guys, the ducks are all stressed out, and it's because the bittern. You'd swear a coyote's close though. Well, it could be a coyote. But what was I talking about before that? Yeah, it's not an annotation. It actually works on mobile. If you're on mobile app and you touch the top right hand corner of your screen, it appears. Bluesman? Oh yeah, we're a multiple streaming channel here. We stream. We're not just one stream. We do it up big time. It wouldn't be good of me to. You never knew that tool was there, Lara? And I try to use it all the time. Actually, on my streams, 99.9% of the time, that little white eye thing in the top corner has links that either go to the GoFundMe page, go to the t-shirt page, or go to the other streams. I always have it there. You know, we've done 5 streams is our record here. Yeah, I think it's 5. Yes, it is 5. Soon to be 6, maybe 7. We just need a nice day. If we had a nice day with the sun, I would set it all up. I would do 2 iPhones, 2 iPads, and 3 big cameras. So what is that? That's 7 streams. That's what I want to see. I want to see if I can pull off 7 streams. See if the old internet connection can do 7. Oh, thank you, Lara. You're such a sweetie. You had no idea it was there either, Mindy. So you guys are all getting a big lesson right now. So I just gave a lesson to 190 people? Right on. No, 4K streams is not possible. One 4K stream is 30 megabyte upload. Okay, the ducks don't want to go to the creek, guys. They looked at the creek and then came back. I'm thinking it's because the bittern is exactly right where they went to the water. They're petrified of that bittern. Yeah, the bittern's standing there. Maybe the coyote's gonna get the bittern soon. I'd tap the coyote if he got the bittern because he'd be like technically going after the ducks, but the bittern, ran interference. I'm just watching here. It looks like Lucy doesn't even like the bittern. I don't hate the bittern, but obstructing the course of justice. Yeah, sorta. You vote to take out the bittern. Why would I do that, DJ? I'm not gonna shoot the bittern. That makes no sense. The ducks have already started coming home, Dad. They started coming home like 40 minutes ago. That's why the creek's not full of ducks. So if you turn off annotations, the little white dot doesn't work in the top? I didn't know that. I was under the impression that it was always there. You just had to mouse over it or finger over it with your what you call it, on a mobile app. Because I was told by YouTube that it was meant for mobile apps because annotations, the old style annotations, don't show up on the mobile app. Is what I was told by YouTube.
But YouTube's been known to lie. This is your favorite live stream? But me talking to you or the ducks? I'm reading chat right now, Norm. Ducks make you so happy? Oh, I'm glad, Lolita. Is it Lolita? Texan? You're new to the channel. I've never seen your avatar with the red hair before. So they should be on for most users. You love when I chat with you, Lara? Well, I love chatting too with you, Lara. But I'm supposed to be working, as in focusing here. But there's no ducks at the creek. And I'm thinking the ducks are going to do this to us, or the coyote is going to do this to us again and not show up. Then I'm going to do my duck chores, do the water. What time is it? 6:26. I might clean the shed out tonight. Give it a scrape. It would actually warm me up. I got a bit of a chill just from sitting here. I can't believe it. 174 minutes and I didn't get a shot off. You know how frustrating that is. I take a shot on the chores. Yeah, I always turn the stream on for the chores. I take you on for the feed. You do the feed, do the water. We'll see about the metal shed. I don't want to take shots unless it's kill shots. I don't want to scare him away. I want to kill him. Mrs. Cock Girl. Yeah, I've seen you before. Your feet is cycling. What feet is cycling? Do we have somebody that's not focused on the Coyote Holiday Monday special? Hello, Key. Is that what's happening right now? Do we have somebody that's... And Corey Stapleton wants a shout out. There you go, Corey. I guess I've just made your year. The 24... I said earlier, guys, the 24-hour feed is down right now because I'm using the equipment to do the Coyote Holidays Monday special. This is a holiday special you're getting today. Me sitting here, rambling on for 3 hours solid, waiting for a coyote to show up. With goosebumps and dampness and not really that comfortable. And cameras pointed at the swamp, some with ducks in them, some with no ducks in them. And hoping that, we were going to have something epic happen. And it didn't work out. Hasn't worked out. Ducks are coming home. And I'm chatting with you guys. What I'll do for the duckies? Well, like I explained earlier, if I don't do this, we're going to lose ducks. We're just going to lose ducks. We're just going to keep losing ducks. And I got no choice. I got no choice. None. I have to do this. It's not even an option. Or leave the ducks in lockdown. That's my other choice. I could just leave them in lockdown, and but I hate lockdown. I hate it with a passion. I don't like the ducks. I find, well, one is that in lockdown, what I notice is that you get hurt ducks. Deborah, oh, thank you so much. Just say thank you and nothing else. But everybody knows you just did that, Deborah. You're like public. It was a big purple thing on the screen. But I said thank you. And I really... Oh, my eyes played tricks there, guys. I thought I saw something. But it was like everybody saw it, Deborah. I'm sorry. It was a big... it was like wine color across the screen. So... But thank you very much. Big time thank you. You're a sweetie. I'm not just saying that because you just gave me a $50 tip either. You've been a sweetie before.
Yes, Deborah is awesome. Actually, you're all awesome, guys. Not just Deborah. We sat here all afternoon hoping that we could kill a coyote together. And it's not working out. But I gotta keep doing this. I gotta keep doing this every single day until he dies. Because if I don't, he'll just keep picking ducks off. You know, we were lucky the other day on the live stream when he showed up that he didn't get any ducks. You know, we got video proof he didn't get any ducks. And then I got that shots off at him and he left. But it's like, you know, I gotta keep doing this. This is my life right now until he's gone. And I really wish we had some nice weather so that we could go outside. I mean, on the boat. That would be nice. The ducks following her all around. Did they bring a little stove to make dinner? No. Oh, I'll be doing chores later. I like the boat streams too. But like, I'm not kidding you guys. What? Okay, well actually now that there's no ducks at the creek here, I'm just going to look at the weather. Because I'm just curious on what the weather situation is. What is the weather here? Oh, look at this. Look at this, guys. Current conditions. Look at, is that showing up? Look at current conditions. Light rain. Look at that, eh? And look at that, 19 degrees Celsius. But it's not raining here right now, which makes no sense. But how do they say current conditions? I'm 4 kilometers from Renfrew. See that? See? Light rain. So what's the forecast here? Oh, look at this. Oh, look at this, guys. Tomorrow. Look at that. The sun. I haven't seen one of those in months. The whole day is supposed to be sun tomorrow. And the next day rain. And then 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 the next day rain. So you know this forecast is just a lie. Eh? Tomorrow's going to rain. So let's just look at the radar. What does the radar show us here right now? Is it really raining? Oh. Okay. We actually have rain. Yeah, here's what's okay. I want to get rid of that. Okay. Oh, this actually could be. Okay, why is it not moving? I got it move. Oh yeah, we got rain coming. Here, I'll show you. Is that showing up? It's hard to get the right angle here. So it shows up. There you go. See? The rain's coming. So I think that's Renfrew on the map. I'm not sure. Is it Renfrew? No, it's not. Renfrew's at the top. Up there. So there's the rain. So we do have, but they say one single day of sun tomorrow, which means if it's a single day of sun, mix of sun becoming a mix of sun and cloud near noon. Yeah, noon. The clouds coming at noon, so we know what's going to happen. Rain's going to happen after that. Just rain. This is just a nasty joke. It's unbelievable, actually. So if it's really a nice day, like they say, there's 24 degrees and sun, we could do a boat stream tomorrow, and I could take the gun and out in the boat, because I can take a shot from the boat at a coyote if he decides to come.
and set some streams up here in the yard, pointing out on tripods, so that we'll have, anything happens, we'll get this angle, and then we'll get the boat, because I got the boat tripod fixed, eh? I told you guys that, eh? I MacGyvered a new setup, and it's really rigid, and it'll work much better than my other idea that I had, which failed miserably, was that pipe. So if it's truly going to be 24, because tomorrow we're 24, because I can go Wednesday morning to get the truck. So I go Wednesday morning to get the truck, and then go do a feed run when I pick the truck up. Because I got enough feed for tonight, and 7 bags. They'll be hungry the next morning. 3 bags, 4 tonight. This is Tuesday, 3 Wednesday night. Yeah, they'll strip the feeder, but it won't hurt them. Please read, Matt. What am I supposed to be reading? Something? What am I supposed to be reading? I was trying to figure out if it was going to rain. Look back. I saw that, Lynn. We already talked about it, Deborah. I know that, Mindy. But we're not. Deborah told me not to talk about it. I said thank you, and she said don't say anything. Was her message to me, and I told her everybody saw it because it was purple. You guys went away. You had the stream running, and you went to the bathroom and missed it all. Is that right? I think they did, right, Lara? I think you guys went to the bathroom. You missed it all, and you think that I was snoozing and I missed it. You did go to the bathroom. Yeah, there you go, eh? Oh, DJ Robbie G99 wants us to go check his channel out and sub to him. But do you think he puts any good content up? Look at this. All the ducks are coming back, guys. I've got one small group left out in the swamp. Looks like I'm gonna have to go to the yard, sit up, but I can't even screw around with the cameras. I did tell you, but you insisted. Hi, Nim. Is Thomas my YouTube Nim? TJ Tom? I don't know. Oh, DJ Robbie doesn't have any content. There's a road, 500 feet. I'm off the highway. What, did Norm give a big tip that I didn't see? Nope, sorry. No, don't be sorry, Norm. But they were saying Norm was as good as Deb, but Deb was the one that gave the tip. Then I would have actually missed your tip. I don't believe this. 187 minutes and I didn't get to shoot a coyote today. Unbelievable. I didn't even get to shoot. You like my little tent? It was designed by an 8-year-old and manufactured and assembled by a 55-year-old. But it is designed by an 8-year-old. It will not stand up any type of storm at all. I'm not going to fire a warning shot, no. You like my fort? It's pretty deluxe. I'll give you a tour of it. Okay, yeah, pretty neat. And all the ducks we have this year were donated by Metzer Farms out of California. They donated the ducks to us, Mr. Bluesman.
Normally I hatch my own, but this year they donated them because, and then I blew my brains out figuring out all this live stream stuff. So now I know how to live stream in my sleep, literally in my sleep. And I know every hiccup there is now, literally, all of them. So next year there's a really good chance that I'm going to be hatching live on YouTube, the most epic live hatching channel ever, because we're planning on fixing the barn and fixing my shed to house more ducks and more geese to facilitate more egg production next year and hatch live on YouTube in a big way. My shirt is Desert Storm brown, man. I blend right in. I know I'm not in the desert, but if the army can send, the infantry into the desert with green camouflage, why can't I sit here with Desert Storm colors in green? So, you missed the hatching this year? Where were you, Deb? The letters jump. They're camouflaged letters. You can't see me anyways. Look, I got a barrier in front of me. The only thing that's sticking up is my head with a green hat on it. The ducks are all coming back. Coyote decided not to make an appearance. Instead of hatching this year, we did a 7-week tutorial on how to live stream, and it went over like gangbusters. Everybody loved it. It was a tech lesson on the duck show. Unbelievable, the response. People just thought it was awesome that I was sharing this learning curve on how to live stream. We got a lot of positive reviews. Not really, but well, the complainers were really loud, and but the vote was 96% yes and 4% no. So, but the 4% were really loud. No, the concussion was in January. He might have got tipped off, the Coyote. You're right. I know. I'm blown away. This doesn't make any sense, guys. To put that much bait down in the in the swamp, like that was a lot of bait today, and everybody was like, they were there, and everybody's coming back. It's like unbelievable. The Coyote's waiting for me to go have supper. Well, the joke's on him. I forgot to take it out. I don't know what I'm doing for supper tonight. Honestly, totally forgot about it. I gotta take a duck out tonight because I'm having roasted duck tomorrow. But I totally forgot last night to take something out. Oh, Shannon. More than 3 hours. 192 minutes. There's a little white goose that's having trouble walking. Yeah, that's our handicapped goose. Did I hurt myself today? Nope. No, it was a good day. Uninjured. No ducks died? Well, yeah, we had a sick duck die. Well, that duck technically died last night, so it really wasn't today. But we discovered it today. But we had a fairy godmother show up, and Deborah gave us a tip. I wasn't supposed to say that, but I did. A roadrunner decoy for the coyote? Maybe that would work, but that would be considered hunting. I don't hunt. I'm protecting, technically. The ducks say eat more chicken? No, they don't. Norm, you don't know what the ducks are saying. If I hatched my own ducks and had a garden, if I hatched my own ducks,
I wouldn't have learned how to live stream. And if I would have planted a garden, I would have had a whole bunch of rotted, dead stuff in the garden, because my garden is still mud. It's still mud today. You went down there right now and dug a shovel into it. It's mud. Thomas wants us to tell everybody, the world, that his YouTube channel is TJ Tom. Donkeys in the Swamp, I don't think they'd be going that very good. Subscribe to B Money. He's got music, gaming, and more. Look at these people. You come onto a guy waiting to shoot a Coyote stream, and you're talking about movies and music and more. I think you're targeting the wrong demographic there, buddy. Next year's garden will be awesome, because the garden had a rest, and then it's going to have like another winter's worth of straw on top of it with duck poop, and it's going to be just crazy. It's going to be nuts what comes out of that garden next year. Y'all hate the high-tech stuff? Well, it's just the guy comes on, he's asking, I'm just helping him out, man, with a little bit of just show there on his, trying to help the little YouTuber out. He's probably got no content, doesn't have a clue how it really works. It's like, they jump onto the wrong stream. Like, go jump onto a gaming stream and try to get subs. You don't jump onto a guy with a gun trying to shoot a Coyote stream and try to get somebody to go to your gaming channel. That makes no sense. Seriously misguided. Okay, now that guy needs to go. He needs like one-handed stretching? This is block him, man. Oh man, that guy's right out there. Alright, we're gonna be wrapping this up, guys. I got great mods. Yeah, you. I know what you mean, Louis. I was like, whoa. Anyways. This was a bust. Total bust. Wipeout. I can freeze duck eggs? Yeah, if I had enough, I would. No. I got chores to do. My day's far from done, guys. Far from done. I gotta use some camera moving around. Gonna get Doug out. Princess off the couch. Get him to come out here. Do his end of the day patrol. And feed the ducks, do their water, and what time is it? 6:48. I'm not going to do the shed tonight. Well, I might do the shed. 6:48. Do my chores. I do the chores first and see what time it is. Yeah. I'm probably going to do the building. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to do the building. I'll figure something out. I'll do something. Something's going to happen. Well, see, I'm worried about if I make my to-do list too long, by the time I get everything done, it's going to be really late. And that's my problem. That's my problem. I go too long at the end of the day. That's my problem. You love the Canadian accent? Well, I'm glad you love it. Do a duck roaming cam. What, follow Doug around in the bush with a camera? Do you want me to follow Doug around? Okay. That's. I'm trying to think of how I could do that. It's quite difficult following Doug through the bush. If you saw what my bush looks like, and I can only go so far in, and the camera cuts out because the Wi-Fi is bad. Dave, We've had that suggestion so much. I wish I'm gonna do a video on it. Then nobody would watch it anyway. So yeah, I think it's just gonna be a question that haunts me forever. You remember now, Dave, about why Doug can't have a GoPro harness? I got a harness for him. I made one so that he could wear a camera, and then I realized that it was not a good idea because there was no way for this camera to or this harness to come off him if he got caught in anything in the bush, and I don't follow Doug around. All right, this is the washout, guys. Ducks are back. They're in the yard. Time to move cameras around. I don't believe this. How long did this last today? That I said. Well, at least I wasn't alone. I had you guys with me here. 199 minutes. 199 minutes. That's about right. Because I used to do this when I used to do videos, and I used to do like 3-4 hours. I would sit and just wait, and I wonder where my day went. You have no idea how many times I've done this. I think no idea how many times I've done this. It's like I've done this a lot. I've just never had, 200 people come along for the ride. And I brought you along today. So now you know what it's like to do this. And this will continue this week until we get them. Well, tomorrow not necessarily, because if it's really nice and sunny, I'm going to set tripods up, and I want to go out in the boat with the ducks and get some boat action, on the water with the ducks. What kind of gun is in my hand right now, or is that what you want to know? What's in my hand right now? What is the armory that I am possessing? The noise of the metal hitting? What is it? Is that the question? Oh, we're not going to get into music chat right now. Streaming today's adventure. You're quite welcome. I'm glad you guys came along. Okay, the person asks a question about the gun and then never replies back. I think a lot of people aren't used to having YouTubers acknowledge them in the comments, guys. I'm thinking a lot of them don't. They type a question, and then I ask them to be more specific on the question, and then I never hear from them again. Yeah, there is a password for this awesome fort. There is. Haven't figured out what the password is yet. It's going to have some special characters in it, though. And maybe a little bit of capitalization, too. Yeah, he's gone. The person who asked that question is gone. Did you not notice that, guys? Because I know, like, when you come to YouTube channels, and you see chats on streams, it's hard to get the creator to respond back. And I really work at it to get to respond back to you guys. I do. Like, I really do. Like, that's what it is, Photo Girl. Drop a question and run. It's like, what? Like, I think it's, you know what it is? I think it is, they ask a question, and then when they get a reply back, like, oh my God, he responded. They're like, whoa, leave the room. You know what I mean? You often find people like, well, oh yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, they'll take forever to answer the questions. A lot of it is they can't read fast. I'm telling you guys, it takes a trick to read the comments scrolling by really fast. It's not as easy as I make it out to be. They think I'm watching from the inside of the computer. There's nobody on the streams now. I got 2 streams running with nothing and just this guy in a fort.
The duck adventure in a fort. The mainstream's down. We never got to shoot a coyote today. Oh, we do. We got a couple. We got 3 adult ducks right now that are down in the swamp drilling. Yeah, there's 3 adult ducks. So we do have some ducks in the streams. We do have a little bit of duck action in the streams right now. But if anybody dropped by the channel right now, they'd be going like, what the hell's with this channel? There's no ducks. Oh, there's this guy in a silly little fort along a woodpile. But I'm in the Swedish outback, and this is we're homesteading. This is my log cabin. Do you like it? I'm in the bush hunting for my food. This is the stream now. This is the background, okay? Do you like this is my log wall. I designed it this way because I like the look of the logs coming out. Anyways, enough of the shenanigans now. We've had a washout today. Thanks, guys, for joining for the 204 minutes that I thought we would have. I thought we would have something. You know, I really did. I thought for sure. But hey, there's another day, and we've got the fort built. Just I don't think it's going to withstand any kind of storm because it was designed by an 8-year-old. But you know, we'll see. As long as the wind isn't bad, and we'll just do another day here, and we'll get this coyote. Watch. You know what'll happen is I'm going to get the coyote, and it's going to be a run and gun. We're not even going to be in the fort. It's just going to be like, it'll be one of those. The coyote will be there. I'll have the gun. I'll run across the yard and pluck the shot off, and that'll be it. And that'll be it. My green screen is right there. This is the green tarp, but we didn't use it much today. So because most of this, like I said, is hosted on a server in Russia. It's all CGI. Those logs aren't real. Like that, none of this is real back here, guys. It's like all fake. See, see my hand goes right through it. See that? Right through the log. It's amazing, isn't it? So, anyway, I'm gonna end the stream because now we're just talking silliness, and I gotta go do duck chores, which I'll turn the what you call it. I'll have a camera for that. Trust me. I'll grab the other the iPhone, and we'll be streaming the. I'm just watching here because the Canada geese now are coming back, so things must be cool. There's nothing, man. This coyote is history today. Nothing. Unbelievable. Honestly, I thought for sure today was going to be it. Well, Dave, I try. I try hard. And I appreciate you more than you appreciate me, trust me. Day's not over, yeah, I know. Get a scope cam. Seeing a guy taking a scope would be awesome. Yeah, it would be, Dave. But I can't fit a scope cam on this. That's the problem. It don't work. I've looked at them. And you need, this isn't a scope, it's a red dot. And it's only a single magnification on it. And you need, my other scope doesn't have a screw in the front of it to screw in to put the scope cam on. And then you gotta shoot with the LED or LCD. You gotta use to shoot. It's a lot more difficult than you think. You look on YouTube. There's lots of guys making for shooting rats, and they've got some pretty high tech stuff they've done. Plus, the problem with those is that the camera on the mount, they're all doing with pellet guns. I've yet to see one done with a high power rifle or even any type of rifle, because the problem is it would move with the shock. So, but it would be cool to to do it. But it would just add more weight to the equipment. Maybe the coyote had a sick day today. Totally possible. But it is a holiday, and he might have actually had a paid day off. That could be it. He could be on That's it. Or the Coyote has his own stream right now watching us. Totally possible. All right, I gotta go and get the streams happening, and I gotta get the 24/7 stream up because I see some people are blowing gaskets over that, and we'll get that happening again here. And I gotta get the yard cam happening, and we're gonna have an end of day stream too. I just don't believe this. Like, how can you see? Like, there's nothing. No, you can't. Okay, sorry guys. I didn't realize, but there's nothing. There's not a duck down there. All right, let me go and get the ducks happening again here. And thank you for joining me for 208 minutes and 47 seconds. 271 thumbs up. So we obviously had people here that have left. They didn't stick around for the full craziness. And another day. I just don't believe it. I thought for sure. Mother Nature, she don't cooperate. This is what it's really like in the real world, guys.